Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard and I'm coming to you from the 80s, the 1980s. But I am in Zagreb, Croatia, and this is a 1980s in Yugoslavia museum. I know it's absurd. I have a ticket to €5.50 to kind of see what it was like in the 80s in Yugoslavia. Now, this whole area, I guess, was Yugoslavia back in the 80s. I don't know. I'm not a historical expert or anything like that, but I gotta tell you something. This looks pretty accurate. He says, the guy at the front who sold me the ticket, it's €5.50, so like $6.50 or so if you convert it over to dollars. But I will tell you one thing. That he said this is more like the 60s and the 70s in the US and the 80s in the US. And look, it's like straight out of like the Brady Bunch or things like that. It's kind of weird. But yeah, if you look at the ticket, it's a boarding pass from Zagreb daily time traveler. I guess I'm time traveling back. Travel back in time, experience the 80s by slowly stepping into the reconstruction of everyday family living in Zagreb, the former Yugoslavia. Feel free to touch the artifacts. We've got like a microphone from karaoke back in the day and stuff like that. It's a little crazy. There's like actually like a tourist attraction outside of someone who died naturally. Now, why do I know he died naturally? Because everybody's taking pictures of him, and the horse is on all four legs, meaning he didn't die in battle, didn't die in war, didn't die of diseases from war or anything like that. Just died naturally out here. This window open. Now it's closed. But yeah, there's like a tour group out there. But yes, this is like a recreation of what a kitchen would look like in the 80s. Even the floor squeaks like that. You can kind of see everything here. It kind of feels like, you know what it really feels like? If you're a Disney person, it feels like I've walked into the carousel of progress. That's what this really, truly feels like. It's like, if you've ever watched the carousel of progress before, you're like, oh, I get it. This is like you're in the carousel of progress. They've got some old liquor bottles from the 80s. It's such a weird concept for a museum because it's nothing that I've ever seen before. Hey, look. There's a topless lady named Sabrina. All these pieces of camera here. Old TV. We saw a lot of old TVs earlier. That's an actual fox. What does the fox say? What the fox says. Sorry, had to. But yeah, I mean, you can listen to the floor. You can listen to the creaks. You can see the kitchen. You can see the dining room table. You can see that great GE vacuum cleaner. I mean, this is literally... If you are a fan of Carousel of Progress, this doesn't look like the 80s. This looks like, he's right, this looks like the American 60s. The Yugoslavian 80s is like the American 60s, which is kind of crazy. They've got an old car. Probably one of the first license plates in Zagreb. Look at this. Continuation. No, that's the bathroom. Oh, wow. Yeah, dude. This is really, truly like jumping in the carousel of progress. This is insane. It's so random because that's not what it was advertised as, but it's like, hey, look. Do you want to go in Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress? Well, guess what? It truly does exist in real life. You can see the hairdryer. You can see all these things. It smells like these things. Oh my God. He did say it's fully interactive. Holy crap, it works. Are you kidding me? Oop. That chair did not like my fat ass. No way. Syntax error. Run. I've never written code in BASIC. Run, ready. Oh my god. You can see typewriters. Is that the thing from E.T.? No. That looked like the thing from E.T. Look at all this old stuff. Flavor aid. Oh my. Wait. Do they have like a working Pong? Oh no, it's not that. It's not real. It's newer than the 80s. Unless this is coming in somewhere. No, this is the Pong. The Pong-like thing. It's nothing brand new. We got the Smurfs. Got a classic arcade. Yeah, these are not ancient Pong things. These are like from the 2000s or so. Nothing here is really that old in this room. Yes, these are the things of that era. But, yeah, this room, not so much. But the rest of the rooms, it's like this. Looks like something that could, definitely have existed back in the days of the Carousel of Progress. It's kind of weird to be able to just walk into these rooms if you've never actually seen them. Yeah, like I said in the beginning, he was saying 60s. I'm walking through this the first time with you. And this very much looks like a lot of the stuff in the Carousel of Progress actually looks. Which is crazy. Because it's set up from the 60s. You can see the car. You can see the, this is from former. So Croatia was Yugoslavia, correct? Back in the day. Oh, okay.
So from 1945, so when the World War II ended.
Yep.
Tito, you see him here.
Yeah. Okay.
So he was the.
I haven't done so. My historical part starts in 2 days, so I don't know any of this yet.
Problem. I study English language and
Oh,
history,
okay. So this
really
guy right
familiar
here
to me.
created Croatia, or
Created Yugoslavia.
Okay.
So he was let's say a guy who was against fascism,
okay,
against nationalism,
okay,
and he liberated Croatia from the pro-Nazi, pro-fascist regime
okay,
that was during the World War II. Okay.
yeah.
So after 1945, he won the election, and let's say he created.
So what else was Yugoslavia as well? That was
So these 6
Slovenia.
countries, you see, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia.
Oh, okay. And Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Bosnia, Montenegro, and Macedonia.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You now also have Kosovo,
Okay.
but back then it was a part of Serbia.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And these 6 countries were supposed to be equal. So on the paper,
Right.
it was a, let's say, federation.
Okay.
Although it wasn't in real life.
It was a made-up federation.
Serbia was the leader.
Right.
Although he was Croatian.
He was Croatian.
He was actually born near Zagreb.
Okay.
And our first president,
Yep.
Croatian president in 1995.
Was him? No.
No. He was born basically in the same village
Oh, okay.
as Tito. Okay. So he was very similar to Stalin.
Okay.
Okay. And
But less crazy.
because he also eliminated his political opponents. He
Oh,
killed
okay.
them. He
It's just kind of how things were.
them, basically, yeah. But if you compare Yugoslavia, it was not communism. You need to keep that in mind. It was socialism.
Ah, okay.
So it's a bit different.
Then Russia. Then the communism in Russia, yeah.
Yeah. So it was.
So this is a car from that era?
That was the most iconic, the most typical, the most common car.
But that company's gone now, right? And stuff.
Yes and no. So they still produce war, army vehicles.
Oh, but they don't make
Okay, but
for
they
the
don't
civilian
make cars
anymore.
No.
Oh.
This one was called Ficho.
Fitra.
Ficho.
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 And they cut off the back end of it, yeah.
Yeah. Just for a museum, but it was a really tiny car.
Yeah, so this is the Zagreb 80s Museum. And that's a quick look around. This is Richard from No Pants Profits coming to you from Zagreb, Croatia in the 80s Museum, which is 80s Yugoslavia, which is kind of like 60s United States. Kind of like the carousel of progress. And I'm reminding you, when you wear no pants, the only thing you have left to lose is your shirt. Have a great one. Bye.